Welcome back, my cheesy minions, and those who may not be cheesy minions, but I give you the week 1 of the NGDL3, something that I've been looking forward to a lot. At the conclusion of the PGBL, the NGDL2 and the NGDL1, obviously being my leagues, I found them pretty fun, and I hope that you all do too. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the team previews here. Like I said, my opponent is the Montreal Tryhard Landorus, and this is Joey Fontaine's team, who participated in the NGDL2. He's a YouTuber as well. Check him out. You know that it's going to be rough when battling Joey. We are division mates as well, so something to keep in mind. This is a divisional matchup, and obviously, you really want to win week 1 in pretty much any draft league to set the pace. So there's the Miami Dolphiones of Season 3. And like I said, I really like my draft. If you want more of my draft analysis, go ahead and check out my power rankings video, which I posted last week. So that'll give you a little more insight. But let me go ahead and show you guys again Joey's team, just so I can kind of give you my thoughts about what I'm going to be bringing. I'm really expecting that Mamoswine because I think that Mamoswine has a really quality matchup this week against me. It can hit pretty much all of my Pokemon really hard and outspeed me a lot. In fact, one thing about Joey's draft is he also has the Tapu, so we're going to have a Tapu on Tapu match. As I explained in my Power Rankings video, 2 of my 3 division rivals have a Tapu as well, including Joey Fontaine, and he got that Raichu connection, so that's going to be problematic as well. I'm expecting, obviously, to see both. He does have the speed advantage over me, which is something I biggest regret of my draft, actually, is that I wasn't able to pick up a lot of speed to abuse with Tapu Lele. But I still feel like I can play around. He doesn't have a steel type or a poison type, so I can kind of toxic with impunity against him, so that's something that I'm looking at his team, knowing that I can do. Heatran, obviously, is going to be critical here. I need some special bulk, so I'm going to be bringing Decidueye and Heatran, running some bulky sets. So that's something I want to do, and I really want to set up sticky webs early and often. So I'm going to set up, go ahead and bring Smeargle this time to try to do that, and hopefully limit his speed a bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the battle because this is super hype. I really want to win week 1, but obviously Joey has an immensely scary team, led by that Tapu Koko and potential Raichu connection. So let's see how it goes. So there are the teams. As you can see, no Mamoswine, which is a huge shock for me. Everything else, I'm actually really surprised to see the Gorbis. I'm like, okay, Gorbis is like a rain Pokemon, but it also can get Shell Smash, which is what I'm kind of expecting to see here. So I have to keep in mind that that is a sweeping potential Pokemon for him. So I'm going to skip to the game plan. I'm going into my Smeargle. He's going to go ahead and leave with Tapu Koko, which is what I didn't want to see because this thing could potentially have Taunt. But I'm like, I'm just going to go for the game plan. If he does taunt me, I can switch into one of my special bulk Pokemon I brought. Instead, he just U-turns, so that's not bad. He does about half, which is actually a little low, so I'm thinking it's either a mix set or a special attack set with U-turn, so that's neat. Anyway, I'm just going to go for the sticky webs, and that's going to obviously hit them up, and he does get that switch into his Raichu. And I want to go ahead in my Tapu Lele to set up my own terrain to get rid of this electric terrain that is boosting the speed of his Raichu to do Storm Surfer. So, yeah, he's just going to go for the Thunderbolt, and Tapu Lele takes that. Okay, I have good special bulk, naturally, not any investment, but decent special bulk. And I'm going to run my Heatran. I'm kind of expecting this here, what is this move called? It's, Stoked Storm Surfer, right? Yeah, that's the one. And this is a move that does immensely powerful. It's an immensely powerful blow, and it also paralyzes. So Heatran is now paralyzed, which actually really doesn't matter that much. I take it okay because of my special bulk, because I do have this is a specially bulky set, but not that well. I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rocks. I know that he's probably gonna go for the Focus Blast and to KO me at this range, but I want to get up the Stealth Rocks. I do have them on Smeargle as well, but I don't think I'm going to be able to the opportunity to get them up on Smeargle again. I know that he does have Whimsicott, which his Whimsicott probably carries Defog, and I did know that looking at his team building. But if he does bring Prankster, which is like the move that, or the ability that most people bring on Whimsicott, he can't use it in the Psychic terrain, which is advantage me. But anyway, I'm going to go into my Mega Beedrill. I know that he's not Scarf because we already saw the Z move and saw him switch moves. So I'm just going to go ahead and Mega Evolve here and just go for the U-turn. Obviously, he's immensely powerful from a Mega Beedrill. He's going to go out into his Swoobat. And I'm like, alright, Swoobat. I'm pretty sure this dies, actually. I mean, it's a neutral hit here. We'll see after the Stealth Rocks, and it does take it out. So I don't have to deal with that Swoobat at all. I have no idea what that could have done to me. It's actually another Pokemon I was kind of surprised he brought. I definitely expected the Mammo. But anyway, in comes my Decidueye, and he's going to go into that 30 Tacos Whimsicott, and I'm like, okay, I really don't want to let him have that defog for free. So I'm just going to go into Tapu Lele. We're going to see if Joey is the pro player he says he is or not here. Because he could easily bring a different ability Whimsicott. He also has access to Chlorophyll and Infiltrator. But he does bring the Prankster, so advantage me, and that was a pro play on my part, because his ability turns that into a priority move, and Psychic Terrain will block that priority move, thanks to him using Prankster. So that's pretty cool. He's going to go into his Tapu Koko to get rid of my terrain. Once again, some more terrain wars going on. He really wants to get rid of my Sticky Webs and my Stealth Rocks, obviously. I do take out the Tapu Koko, which is huge, though. So my Tapu is going to win, and this is his last opportunity to get electric terrain with his Raichu, which is awesome. It does give him this free switch, though, into his Whimsicott, and I obviously cannot go into Tapu Lele when it's already out to get rid of the electric terrain, so he is going to get that defog off. I'm just going to go for the Psychic. I figure I'm going to punish him if he does, go for that. I did bring a modest Scarf Tapu Lele, so it's going to hit like a truck, even without the Psychic terrain. And I'm able to take out that Whimsicott, so that is awesome. Unfortunately, he gets back in his burnt cheese, aka his Alolan Raichu. And I'm just going to go to my Decidueye, because, like I said, I brought one of a bulk set. I do have the super effective Ghost-type move. And like I said, this is, I think, a careful natured one. And I have max HP. In fact, I don't think I have any attack investment, but I know that this will still do very good damage. It'll probably kill. I think it does kill, unless he has defense investment. So I go with the Spirit Shackle. He's going to go into his last real sweeping release. Well, no, he still has the Gorbis, but he has this Mega Sceptile. And I decided to play it safe and just go for the Toxic. If I get this thing Toxic Poisoned, it'll limit the amount of turns it has. And I'm hoping that my, I'll be able to carry it through, even without the Decidueye. He does have the Hidden Power, which is super effective. I know it's not Hidden Power Ice because I brought Yachi Berry on this guy for Mamoswine. So I know that it's actually probably Hidden Power Fire. So that's interesting. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get up that Toxic on his Sceptile. And I'm just going to go ahead and switch out. And I go out into my Smeargle. And the reason I do that is because I kind of want to keep my Decidueye because it can outspeed the Gorbis. And obviously Leaf Blade it, so I kind of want to keep that around. I decided to sack off Smeargle because its defenses are horrible and its sash is already broken, so that's that. Toxic is still withering away, but I do have the Scarf, and I know that Scarf Lele can outspeed a Mega Sceptile, so I'm just going to go into that. And I just go for the Moonblast, which will be able to take this guy out. I would have really liked to lock myself in a Psychic, but I know that he still has the Raichu, which has that resistance to being part Psychic type itself. And here comes the Gorbis. And, yeah. We're going to go ahead and see what happens. I go for the Moonblast, and that is going to hit that guy down at red HP. I get the special attack drop, which actually triggers his White Herb, but he is going to be able to get off that Shell Smash. And I'm like, okay, Gorbis is really, really slow. Does this thing even outspeed me because I have a Scarf? And if it does, can it kill me with Hydro Pump? Outspeed! Which is huge, because that is pretty much his last threat here. His last Pokemon is the Alolan Raichu, but without the electric terrain, I can actually outspeed it, not only with this Tapu Lele, but as well my Beedrill, which obviously can kill it. So I'm just going to go for the Moonblast. It doesn't quite kill. I do get the special attack drop, and he's not going to be able to quite kill with Thunderbolt. I don't think he even could kill even without the special attack drop. So good game there. Joey Fontaine and the Miami Dolphiones advance to 1-0 on a 4-0 victory against the Montreal Tryhard Landorus. Definitely Joey still has some home run hitters on that squad. I mean, it would not surprise me to see him come back and throw together some wins. But it definitely feels good to get that, week 1 win. Because, that the momentum is going to carry you through the rest of the season. And to win in this fashion is actually pretty cool. My next opponent is going to be Captain Beanard's Philadelphia Pidgeys. And that is notable because he is actually carrying the Mega Alakazam, which honestly is really scary. A scary prospect for me because I have Tapu Lele. It's like, do I really want to give that thing Psychic Terrain? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and think about how I want to play that. Build my team against him. But yeah. So week 1, so far so good. And today's question of the day, I'm going to say is, what is your favorite snack? And I'm gonna go ahead and ask this because there's like poutine on his logo. His logo has like McDonald's on it too. And they are like junk food snacks. Obviously, everyone that's listening to me likes nachos, right? No, I'm just kidding. I had actually done a huge fan of nachos, which I explained. I explained this in a few videos back. Well, actually, not a few videos back. I explained it like years ago. Where my nickname came from. See if you can dig up that video. You'll be digging for a while. But no, as for like my favorite kind of things to snack on, it's either gonna be like a grapefruit because I love grapefruit for some reason, and probably cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese is probably my go-to. It's like just I can just cut it and then eat it, and then I don't know. I'm a cheese and wine person, okay? I'm snobby like that. So yeah, leave a comment about that, and see you guys again next time. Later, bye.